into the day, I should say, of games. Not
it's always a bit thinking, this week there's always folks still having to work Wednesday, Thursday. What we're expecting tomorrow, Jim, because there's a public holiday on Friday, hopefully this tournament will get what it deserves, a really full stadium late tomorrow night, because they tend to be very good rugby in the final day here.
This is Hong Kong Football Club, Asia Pacific Dragons. Fantastic action here at day one of GFI Hong Kong 10s.
They maybe held him up in the middle.
That's a good carry there. Ogura.
The action keeps on coming.
Oh, straight through number 3. No.
Sakali. Big carry from him again. That's 2 carries for Sakali. He's got them over the game line twice.
And he's hurt himself though, I think.
Got the kick option there that he's taken.
Just drifts into touch, which I think the defence was pretty happy about. I think they maybe need a medic on for the big fellow. I think he's hurt his knee. Love the fact his teammate ran on and stuck the substitute thing in his hand while he's lying there and then ran away to play. Which I hope you're all right, pal. Here's a substitute card.
You're off.
Yeah.
He's got his knee heavily strapped anyway.
Big Mick Jagger's not in the best of health at the moment either. He's listening to this. He's in hospital, Mick Jagger. Yeah, having an operation. I think he's got a condition, but hopefully all will come good. I went to the Rolling Stones final ever concert, by the way. That's how they advertised it. 1976 in Nebworth. Oh, and a mistake from Football Club. Ball picked up by Asia Pacific Dragons.
So they've got a real appetite to play, haven't they?
Yeah.
Asia Pacific Dragons.
Everything at pace as well, Jim. Oh, pace and physicality. Just that might be a turnover.
Good carry by Hanafi.
Good contest for the ball, actually. I thought we were just a bit unlucky. Just now.
Oh, said running with pace. It's a great carry by Tutavaki. That's a great tackle in the corner.
Another penalty, just doing the pressure Football Club in defence, I think.
Hello.
Playing with real width, aren't they? Took a foregone conclusion.
It is, but you know, I think maybe you should have given that, Jim.
That's another penalty. He'll be looking to go to his pocket soon, I think, if it carries on. It's 3 in a row now. I think he's given the try.
He's given the try. I thought it was a penalty, Jim, yeah. As it did have that inevitable look, wouldn't it? Side to side and big guys on the flanks.
Number 8 for Asia Pacific Dragons, Tutavaki. Anthony played with him at Montpellier. He's an All Black.
Oh, does Noel Edmonds come into this story at all, no? When you were at Montpellier, you want to bring Noel Edmonds into this story, no?
No, we don't talk about Montpellier.
Okay, so just down at Cannes, anything like that?
No, nothing like that.
That doesn't go in.
What are you talking about?
Okay. Peter Schatz, chairman of Hong Kong Rugby Union, passing in front of us there.
I mentioned Chaperone earlier as well. A big shout out to my mate John Pennycook, Scotland kit man. He's watching it at home in Scotland. He's good friends with the guys at Samurai, so giving him a shout out. I'll tell you what, the refs are very whistle happy. Is there more competition at the breakdown in these 10s? I mean,
some of the referees are all right, and we've got to be careful what we say here. And I always thought this tournament deserved a slightly, you know, get an up and coming top grade referee.
yeah.
Because the real physicality, once these big Kiwi and Islanders, sometimes some of the referees aren't used to refereeing that grade of rugby. I mean, they're doing the best they can, but sometimes I just feel that they over-ref it.
So all got done for crossing there. Asia Pacific Dragons, Hong Kong Football Club get an opportunity. First opportunity of the game. First real opportunity. Nearly 5 minutes gone. To stay in some field position.
Big fella with a beard out in the centre is actually the son of the chap that was Hong Kong's most capped player, Dave Lewis prop. Like that, he was at Loughborough and everything. Come back, he's playing with Valley now. Maybe carrying a wee bit more weight, but beast of a boy.
Carry as well off this line out.
Yeah. He wants it.
Taking 2 men to take Tom Hill down in the centre there. Just give him that space on the short side that they've fluffed.
Yeah, if he'd put that in there, I think it was on. Just the skill set was just maybe wanting, Jim. At least they're down here. If they can just what I haven't seen, Jim, and maybe what you agree at, there's not many line-outs turned over by the defending team. There's a scrum. There's a scrum, so they definitely won't turn the line out over. But yeah, the really well drilled.
Yeah, set piece, more like a starter play.
Yeah.
These 10s.
Oh, the scrums get contested though.
Yeah, they do. I've seen it.
And that's a mistake. Oh.
It's a knock on as well. Yeah, referee's picked it up. Big pressure at the back of the scrum there. The Hong Kong Football Club, they got the shove on, didn't they?
Yeah, just when you were saying set pieces of starter. Yeah.
No competition. Commentator's curse.
Yeah, but that is, I mean, scrums, not as much maybe in this 10s, but 15 aside, your own ball has become so much more difficult, hasn't it? With you having to hook, you know. That's fairly solid.
Okay, we've got a little bit of a move here. Switch back.
It's a try, Football Club.
I'll tell you what, looks so easy. It looks so easy, simple move, but done at pace.
Jenkinson makes his way onto the pitch for the home team.
It definitely is not who is Nursi. It's definitely not Fong Kip Fong that scored. I believe it was Noria Famal, but he actually scored a great try in the first game as well against Penguins.
Yeah, well worked try off the scrum.
AP Dragons 7-5 here. 3 minutes left in this first half.
Done well to get themselves back into this game, Jim. Football Club. They
Yeah, they
fairly
have.
Dominated early on.
And they've got the kick off there. It seems, I thought they won it back. Bounce of the ball. That switch coming back. The Latulia, wearing number 2. Hard compete at the breakdown for Hong Kong Football Club. Quick ball away. Nice switch as well.
Oh, and that's turned over at the back of the ruck, Football Club. If they can clean this quickly, get a chance to come wide. So he goes down the blind. I'm absolutely rubbish at this colour.
He's taken the wrong option there, though. As we can see, he's been turned over as well. He should have come wide there, used the space, then you had the option to kick in the back. He's just gone down Mug's Gully. He's had a good game. Wearing number 2. Latulia. Good option as well if that sits up, which it does.
Great tackle.
Great tackle.
Great scramble defence from Hong Kong Football Club.
That's one of the things about these artificial turfs, actually. You know, the ball, you kind of get a better gauge on how it's going to sit up. I say that as if I've ever kicked the ball, which I haven't.
Or chased or caught one that's been kicked through.
Exactly. No, that's me listening in meetings.
It just shows it's like you listen, you understand the game. You know, lets you pick your line to run, Jim, whether in the catch and everything. But I do remember when I was a young ball, when somebody kicked through that in Scotland, it tended to go squelch and stopped. Yeah.
They were kicking a boulder.
It was the laces in the pigskin, mate. Made it pretty heavy in these wet games. Because that was when you used to be able to drown at the bottom of a rock, because the referee just let it go on for 5 minutes, you know, while bodies fell on top of you. Anyway, Football Club, if they can get this, well, their scrum looked fairly solid, so they should get this away.
Corner to play out, I imagine.
Kick down the middle.
Well, they'll take as much time as they can here. If they can set up one phase, which they don't.
But you know, they've turned them.
Yeah, they have turned them, yeah. Up to halfway, 25 seconds left. They can throw everything at it now.
Oh, crossing.
It's twice they've been done for crossing.
Oh, used to be an offence at Ibrox all the time as well.
So there's options over the back as well. You can see.
Oh, that's a lovely piece of skill. Pass round the back. Maybe not to the quickest player, but
great footwork. Anthony Tutavaki.
And he's just built that forward. Half time. Football Club in the lead. This is actually, it's really good for the tournament. Football Club, quite honestly, usually they just play with their club guys. A lot of it depends on who can get out of work, who can't. But they've obviously got some better players here playing the whole time. So it's always good if the whole club makes a show in their own tournament.
Rugby just keeps on coming here in day one. The GFI Hong Kong 10s. Plenty more to come. The last kick-off tonight is 35.
Next up tonight, Jim, we've got the East Africans versus Fiji Army. But what do you see happening here in the second half, Jim?
Well, it's close, isn't it? We can see that. You know, at the minute, you'd say that Asia Pacific Dragons look on top in terms of the way that they're playing. They just seem to have a little bit more, but, you know, it comes down to a couple of opportunities close to the line. We saw that Hong Kong with a well-worked try. The switch, they did really well.
As I say, they look to have a bit more physicality, a bit more pace, but Football Club scrambling really well, and a couple of stars in their own team as well, so that's making a difference. Are you going to Japan, Jim?
I will be going to Japan for the World Cup. I'm not too sure when. It's a very difficult place to, I was going to say migrate round, that's probably not the right word, is it?
Nah, yeah, but I know what you mean.
To move around.
Japan is, there's Asia and there's Japan. Japan's different.
Yeah.
It's a cultural experience. It's a great place. Yeah, we're only going, a whole group of us are going for Scotland, Ireland. And as I say, after 80 minutes at Twickenham, I felt an awful lot better about that than I did after 40.
Definitely, it changes everything that going in. I mean more about the accommodation in Japan. It's not, you know, it's not a place littered with Airbnbs.
And you're going to do really well in these small box rooms they got, Jim. They'll fit you perfectly, you know.
Of course. Imagine me, land of the giants. Yeah, so go for a couple of weeks, maybe at the front and the back of the tournament. We will see.
I think, you know, looking at that, there's teams in the Wales. You got to say Wales, from almost nowhere, suddenly they've got this record run of games. You know, and looking like they were missing first choice players 10 games ago, that they aren't anymore, are they?
Yeah, a lot of people picked Wales. I didn't. I thought Wales were struggling in the Six Nations. Shows you what I know. They go and win the Grand Slam. You know, they've got a fantastic coach. They've got some world-class players. You know, Alan Wynne-Jones, Jonathan Davis. They've got 2 world-class 10s. Liam Williams as well. So, now they're well set, Wales are, that's for sure.
I mean, Ireland have got some rebuilding to do. England, you don't really know, do you? They look like they could be anything, and then they just have these really awful halves of rugby sometimes.
Littered with amazing players.
Anyway, Football Club with the ball.
It's not a video, it's a recording. Yeah. It's a recording.
That's where they've got to make this pressure cam, and they don't.
Oh, that's
Commentators
a
curse
bad
again.
mistake.
Oh, it's a great carry. He's set Sam Pin on his backside. They just offloaded out the back door.
Flung out the back, not looking, but it came off.
I think they're going to come wide here as well. They're going to go wide, try and stretch them. Tuatavaki wearing number 8 in the centre.
I think they got away with a forward pass there, Jim. Oh, and he's
No support.
well turned over. Football club. Right thing to straighten there. Actually, they were flooding up outside.
Try and make something out of nothing here, and he has.
Oh, and he has. Yeah. Absolutely brilliant player, number 11 for Football Club, Liam Herbert.
Yeah, Liam Herbert, great footwork in traffic there. You've got big men bearing down on you. You either go through them or you can go around them twice, which he just did, inside and out.
Oh, that's a great offload for Football Club.
They've got a real opportunity Hong Kong have here. Yeah.
On the charge, the hooker.
Yes, open planes of rubber. Campbell Wakely.
Gee. And here's me saying never trust a Campbell, but there you go.
Campbell Wakely. The fly half for the crossbody. Scampers in the far right hand corner there. Mid-AP Dragons 12-5.
Well, this kick becomes pretty important, Jim. Make it a 2-score game if they put it over.
Yeah, certainly does.
Long way to go though, long way to go. But I'm looking at the Asia Pacific Dragons actually, they're not as strong as they've come in other years. They used to come and they'd have a few really good young Kiwis. Some of these lads are young lads that I recognise that play in Hong Kong. A couple of the Samoan lads. Good club players, don't get me wrong, but social players really. So, obviously they've got a sprinkling of stars as well.
Conversion from Tom Hill just falls short. He gets a Shepherd's group. 6.5 left to play this one.
They're playing rugby, Jim. Did they start playing music when there was brought break in the game?
I'm not a fan of it, to be
No,
honest.
there, some poor lads lying there,
Yeah.
rolling about in agony, and they put on, like I'm on top of the world for the Carpenters or something, playing over the microphone.
Trying to build experiences, aren't they? I
Yeah.
saw that same at BT Murrayfield at the weekend doing the Edinburgh Munster game, commentating at that game, and every break the music just blurts out, and it's just, I just think you lose a little bit of the natural atmosphere, but that's only my opinion.
No, I'm totally with you, Jim. I just think you want to be absorbing the game, maybe listen to somebody talking about the game, things happening, but yeah.
You want them down times as well to be able to the emotion to be built back up, and
Yeah.
anyway, that's we're
Anyway.
on the same thinking.
Football Club leading 5 minutes 40 to go. 1-score game.
No, but I could tell. She was like, he wants to swap, and I was like, how about you swap? And then she was like, because I'm getting you t-shirts tomorrow, and I was like, okay then.
That's a good option. We're seeing more kicking. Asia Pacific heavy in that front line.
Chase here, and you got the legs.
Oh, they keep scoring at that end. I was gonna try. This is a put down. Everything's still at that end. Oh, now, shut here, and then not. Oh, this is unfair. This has been a bad session.
Here we go. Hong Kong just need to keep hold of the ball. Run the clock down as much as they can, look for another score, which they don't do. Again, another commentator's curse.
Pardon?
See the knock on.
No, we're Fiji.
Slow down slightly. We're halfway through the second half. Play free kick from the scrum, early engage, early push. We see what the Asia Pacific Dragons have got now. They're going to have to hurry themselves, but not too much. They've got a few minutes left. 4 minutes left now. Let's try and make something. Has to be kickable as well. We'll level the game. Oh, I'll tell you what, he looks good, doesn't he? Zach Harrison, footwork's great. Yeah, another mistake though, he's gone back for the forward pass.
Destroyed it. How? Ew, it's so sticky. And I'm taking it off. I can destroy mine.
Long chase back here. Great kick actually from Football Club. Pinning the Asia Pacific Dragons right back. Oh, and a great chase. Could be a turnover. Oh, that's a map penalty. Football Club. Great kick chase. And Asia Pacific Dragon isolated. Oh, and that's it. Oh, he's going for something a bit silky. And he's done it.
That's a big score off that penalty. He's taken his opportunity there, hasn't he? Josh Walden, I think.
Number 12. That's a bit of skill actually. Great skill.
Yeah, it was, yeah. Sorry,
22.
That was a number 22. Not got his name, unfortunately, to give him a shout out, but
Watch the replays. Great piece of skill. Any youngsters watching that, having the initiative, basically grab the game by the throat. That's won the game for them, Jim.
yes, they have. Yeah, Hong Kong look great. Big win for them. It looks a foregone conclusion now. That's Tutuvaki, ex-All Black, Montpellier, Racing 92. Centre, wearing the number 8, takes a good take from the kick-off. It's a good carry.
Forward.
Heading for a forward pass. Didn't look forward from here.
Yeah, I think it bounced out.
I did it. They've got to throw these speculative offloads now. Try and chase it. It's not going to happen for them now.
I mean, with the Football Club team. They switch? No, they're both Football Club teams.
Who we got up next?
Looking, Jim, I believe about Hunter and Boo East Africans versus the Fiji Army.
Oh, nice. Nice. I've commentated on both them so far.
I hope Fiji Army just show a bit more. This game might know they've just come in. They looked a bit just big and straight to me. What do you reckon?
They were big and straight. Didn't show too much. I mean, it was a very scrappy game. The one that I called. It's a great pass by Tutuvaki there. 30-metre pass, just opens the field.
And that's
Emily,
he's in the corner, number 11.
Yeah, Rowan goes. Am I right?
He goes. Yeah. Consolation. There'll be a kick-off.
For a late try for the AP Dragons.
Need to make the conversion and kick it off. I think he'll give time for the kick-off if they.
Yeah, good finish there. Ball in left hand.
He's missed the kick though, so they can't win. They can't get back.
Use that right hand to defend if he needs to.
Remain in front, 19-10 here. Day one.
That's another thing you picked up in the team talk, Jim, was it, when you're sprinting down the wing, get the ball in their hand?
I'm looking at what Stockdale did at the weekend for Ulster, where he dropped it over the line. And he had it in one hand, he should have had it in two or dived, but again, it's easy to say. I've never been in that position.
He was due to make some mistakes though, because he just had a ridiculous season last year, didn't he?
He's still the best winger in the world, I think.
You think so?
Sure. Yeah.
I like the young converted Kiwi that Leinster have got, Low. I think he's quality.
James Lowe, he's class, yeah.
I watched the Racing 92 game. Big Richie Gray's coming back in a bit of form.
Playing really well.
Looking
Popped a message.
Yeah.
Really good at the end of the game. Yeah, good win for Hong Kong, that football club.
That's a great win, Hong Kong Football Club, absolutely.